Hello everyone and welcome to a video. I'm so nervous. Like, this is one of those products where I feel like I'm being tested, you know, because there's steps and I feel like the steps are very specific and I'm nervous. I don't want to screw this up for you guys, especially because 3 of you were so nice and you sent these my way. Christy, Kim, and Michelle, thank you so much. I will have their information down below. These are the LipSense lipsticks or lip kits. You have to buy these through an independent consultant. Is that what you ladies would call yourselves? That's what these 3 ladies are that sent these my way. So I will have their information down below if you live in their area or whatever the case may be. If you want to order through them, go ahead, check them out. They were kind enough to send these to me and make this review possible, so I'm very excited. They all said, you know, they want my honest opinion on these, and I'm excited to give it to you guys. I really hope I don't screw this up. Here is an example of a kit, what you would get. I'm sure you can buy the actual colors separately, but you get the lip color, you get a moisturizing gloss, and then also an oops remover. I'm having a really hard time online trying to find like specifics in terms of information about LipSense, but like I said, it is through a distributor. I think for the color and the gloss, it's pretty expensive. Like, it's something around $45 or something. I will have to contact one of you just to make sure I have all of this correct and everything, but as far as I know, I'm pretty sure they've got like over 50 different colors you can choose from. You can layer these to make your own colors. They are vegan, gluten-free, cruelty-free, all that good stuff. I have got 4 colors here. I want to make sure, I mean, this praline rose diamond looks gorgeous, but I wanted to use a color that you guys will really be able to see the wear and everything. I'm kind of feeling like either blue red or bee ruby. I mean, go big or go home, right? We gotta go with the red lipstick. All that introductions aside and everything, let's go ahead, let's sing the song together, or, you know, a take on the song. I wouldn't say this is a YouTube made me buy it. I mean, granted, I obviously didn't buy these, but I don't think it was necessarily YouTube, but definitely the internet made me very interested in these lip products. So let's go ahead and sing that version of the song, and then we can get on into testing this out on my lips. The internet made me buy it, and now I'm gonna try it. Alright, I think that worked out okay. Zoom you in. Too much? Yeah. I have nothing on my lips. I feel like that was one of the things that was like very important. You shouldn't have any sort of a lip balm on or anything because the waxes and stuff will make it so that this won't adhere correctly to the lips. Am I right? And then I got this little tips and tricks thing. It says that my lips will flake for the first couple of uses. LipSense is working to exfoliate your lips. Wear it regularly and the flaking will stop. LipSense is designed to last 4 to 18 hours. Refrain from rubbing, biting, or licking your lips, all very hard things as you've seen. I am a lip toucher. Don't ever leave your LipSense in the car. Maybe it must mess up the formula. And then make sure that you use the lip gloss that they provide you with, because other glosses and chapsticks and whatnot will end up messing with the color. So, okay. Shake the tube vigorously before applying to clean, dry lips. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. So it says, spread application tip evenly from one corner to the other. Do not swipe back and forth and do not touch your lips together. Let dry for 5 seconds between layers. Do this 2 more times. 3 layers is best, and then apply the gloss of choice. I think there are different glosses that you can pick from. Like, there's the clear one like this, or sorry, this is the glossy one, and then I think there's like a pearl and a sand and that sort of a thing. And once you put the gloss on, then you can push your lips together. Oh my gosh. It says don't forget to gloss before you eat and after you eat, up to 6 times daily. It'll help protect your color from the oils and foods which could potentially break down the color. I'm so nervous. Okay, I really hope I don't screw this up. I am just, how many more times can I say I'm nervous? Probably a lot more times, but I'll refrain. So here we go. Here is the tube. Let's see. I don't know what that smell is, but it kind of smells like hairspray and like nail polish remover. Oh, this is gonna be hard, you guys. Let's do this. Let's do this. Kind of stings, and it's kind of cold, and it's really stinky. It's really hard if you have like bigger lips like mine. I don't feel like I have like really big lips, but you know, the applicator isn't big enough for me to do like one sweep. I have to do a couple sweeps, so I tried not to like layer it too much on top of itself. Wow, it's really strongly scented. Ugh. Okay, yeah, I mean, the first ingredient in this is alcohol. So that layer is dry. Now let's go ahead and do this again. It does. It's got like a very slight burning feeling to it. That goes away, but still kind of scary. And this still isn't at like full opacity on me. And I'm scared because I've kind of messed up my Cupid's bow because I feel like I don't have enough time to really like get it precise and everything. And did you see? Like it sticks together where it ends up touching. Can you see? So let's go ahead and do the last layer. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I just feel like I'm messing up all over the place. Stop talking, Kathy. Okay. Let it dry. Let it dry. I think I got full opacity on the bottom, but not the top. They're stuck together. So no, I'm being a bad girl. I'm gonna do this just on this half of my top lip because I had to wipe some of it off. Okay. When the corners or whatever. Oh no. See, like, it ends up healing, but it's dry technically. Am I supposed to put the gloss on first? I'm sorry, I'm messing it all up. Okay. The gloss makes it all better, you guys. Maybe I shouldn't have waited so long and I should have just done the gloss right away. So this is user error, I'm learning. So that part, there you go. You know, that was from me. Any other fading we'll be able to test, but that was my mistake. So, it feels so good with that gloss on top. I mean, I'm like shocked. This gloss, you know, there's no red on it on the applicator. Do you see that after having put it on? The gloss smells like nothing. It doesn't feel like cooling, hydrating or anything, but like my lips feel much more moisturized now that this is on. And I think, you know, it looks like I've got a very nice red lipstick on. It's just got a nice, like, kind of thicker, plusher feeling to it, but not like goopy thicker to it. You know what I mean? Phew-da! That was an experience. I hope you maybe learned from my mistakes. I mean, it looks like a beautiful red lipstick right now, and you can see, yeah, no smudging there. I mean, I'm not about to like smudge this around right now because then the gloss is gonna go everywhere, but I have high hopes at the moment. We shall see. I am very excited to hang out with you guys, test this out. I'm going to be filming my first mukbang back in a very long time. I'm going to be doing a Subway one, so we're gonna test this against a sub sandwich. Yeah, like, we're going big or going home, you know? I mean, I'm already home, but I'm gonna go big anyways, you know? So I will be sure to check in with you guys throughout the day so that we can see how this is wearing and everything. Aside from those little check-ins, I will be seeing you all at the very end of the night. So in any case, I will be seeing you all very soon here on YouTube land. Bye! Alright, hello everyone. A little different in the sense that I'm actually sense, because LipSense. Okay. A little different in the sense that I am doing a verbal check-in here before I eat. I just wanted to explain this to you guys. So, my lips feel fantastic, you know, like they feel hydrated and like they have on a normal lip balm type of a feel. Very lightweight and whatnot. And, as you can see, it really is kiss-proof. And the gloss ends up settling down, so it's really not as thick. I kissed Figaro with the gloss on. He was getting all up in my face, so I mean, I couldn't resist. No fur came off and stuck to my lip gloss. Now that, of course, I kissed the back of my hand, I think I got some fur in here. Ugh, yep. But here we have a lovely test subject. Can I kiss you? See? No fur. There's like no cat hair. Anyways, back to the lips. So wherever there's not gloss on the lips, it sticks together like really badly. Your lips end up sticking together. Let's see. Wherever there wasn't the gloss, this comes off because it like sticks to itself. And I think you were able to see in the beginning that when it does stick to itself, it ends up like peeling away and kind of crumbling away. I don't know, is that worth me trying to fix? Probably, huh? One moment here. Got some micellar water. Just gonna squirt a little bit of this onto here. So I've just got a very little bit on this Q-tip. So I want to get these crumblies off. Okay, we will have a fresh canvas. And we will shake this rigorously. I mean, I wish we just didn't even have to worry about the corners of our mouths. Like, wouldn't that be easy? Then we could just walk around like this. Why not? I used to do this all the time. Oh, and another thing, I don't know if they say don't lick your lips because it'll mess the product up. I say don't lick your lips because this stuff tastes awful. It tastes how it smells. Blech. Okay. And swallow. I just love this gloss. So maybe I think that's the trick, is that really you do have to, like, the instant you put this on and you let it dry after the 5 seconds, like, and you do your 3 layers and everything, put this on instantly, and then you won't have to worry about your lips like sticking together and getting the transfer. Now the other thing is that I wasn't as precise as I probably should have been in the corner there. Oh, that's gonna bug me that it's kinda whatever. If I was able to appear with my brows looking as janky as they were in the beginning, I may as well be okay with that little blemish of a lip line. So really just make sure that every part of where this LipSense is, make sure there's the gloss on top of it. Not only does the gloss just feel fantastic and you can rub your lips together as much as you want, at least I've been able to, it also makes it so it's not going to stick together and whatnot. It feels so weird that it says to apply the gloss before you eat because I feel strange. I suppose you don't have to be this zoomed in anymore. I'm about to, I think I mentioned, I'm doing my first mukbang in a long while, so I feel weird putting a gloss on before I go to eat a sub sandwich, but I'm just doing what I was told. I'm trying to be a good girl and following directions. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go and eat. Here's, you know, what it looks like, I'm sure, as you've been seeing. And I will be checking in with you guys when I am done with my food. It is currently 7:33 in the evening. I'll see you all very soon. Bye. All right, hello. How is this for a check-in spot? Who knows? I just filmed a mukbang like I said I was going to do, and this lipstick, I think it did okay. There we go. I had some Doritos in my teeth. I apologize. It did come off a bit on the inner corners. Can you see? I guess we're gonna play this game again. I don't know. Maybe I applied like too soon before eating, or I don't know, you guys. Maybe I'm just gonna need a LipSense expert to tell me what they do for the corners of the mouth. But I mean, the fact that I was able to eat a sub sandwich and this is still all left on my face, like, that's nice. I shouldn't say on my face, on my lips, because it didn't go anywhere on my face. So there we go. There's the reapplication. I will say that if you are like me and while you eat, you're gonna want to lick your lips, I would advise not to, because while it's not like super strong of a flavor while you're eating, it does get into your mouth when you're eating, the flavor of it, which I think is unfortunate. But that being said, I am done eating for the day. I'm just gonna be finishing up my Dr. Pepper here. And then sipping on some water for the rest of the night, but it is currently 8:42 in the evening. I will be sure to check in with you guys at the very end of the night and give you my final thoughts and verdict and everything on this LipSense stuff. So I will be seeing you all very soon here on YouTube Land. Bye. Hello everyone, good evening. It is the end of the night here. It is currently 2:04 in the morning. I was just doing my final check-in for the mascara that I tested out today. That video will definitely probably be going up before this one, so if you want to watch that, it will be linked up in a card in the corner here, or else linked down below for you. But basically what I wanted to say, I mean, maybe a couple things I wanted to say. Any sort of shenanigans I was up to today will be in that vlog. But then in terms of this video, I was checking in and I noticed there was quite a big chunk missing. Not quite a big chunk, but I'm sure you can probably see what I'm talking about, huh? Right there! But all things considered, look at this lipstick. Like, the fact that I was able to eat a sub sandwich and still have this amount of red lipstick left on my face and it doesn't smudge or anything, this is incredible. It really is. And I was able to reach out to one of you lovely ladies. Christy, it wasn't for any particular, like, I wasn't picking favorites or anything. I had already been emailing her. She was the first one to reach out to me to try these LipSense, so I had her email already in with my Gmail and everything. Okay. But I was emailing with her because I wanted to make sure that I could get some information for you guys just to make this review more thorough and everything. It is going to be like a longer review for me in the sense that I do want to test this for a few days just to make sure I really get it down right, because I do think that there is a method to learn with the madness of this lipstick. And I'm also curious to see about, you know, if there's like some sort of a purge, like with that exfoliating flaking thing that supposedly happens. But like I said, I asked Christy some questions and she was awesome and corresponded with me like right away. So good. So good. Like, thank you, Christy. Not only for sending me one of the LipSense kits, but also for just being awesome and for getting me information that I otherwise wouldn't have had. Because I feel like, you know, this LipSense thing, it's like this really well-known underground thing. It's like people know about it on the internet, but it's really hard to find information on it. Like, unless you join a distributor's Facebook group or you're signed up to something or this, that, and the other thing. So it's just, this is good information that I'm very happy that I can share with you guys now. So I asked about the pricing, and apparently to start off, like, I don't know if they force you to do it or what the case is, but you need to start out with the 3-piece kit. So with a lip color, with a gloss, and then the remover. Christy said that she herself basically does not let people go without buying the remover because it's like apparently the gentlest way to get this off of your lips and everything, and the most effective. But for that 3-piece kit, it is $55, and then you have to pay tax and shipping on top of that. So it is pricey for 3 things, but you're like trying to keep in mind that you can make different colors by layering colors and you get the long wear of it, so it's gonna last you forever and all that sort of stuff. But if you want to buy individually, an individual color will cost you $25. So it would be similar to buying a liquid lipstick at Sephora, like a Kat Von D one or a Smashbox one. And then the gloss, if you want to buy that separately, is $20, and the Oops remover is $10. So I'm pretty sure, you know, you can buy all this separately at those prices, but then in the beginning, you know, you want to buy the 3-piece kit. There are also various glosses, I guess, that you can order that have like slight tints or shimmer to them, and those are $20 if you want one of those. So that is the new information that I have to add to this review for now. Like I said, I will be doing this for a few more days here. It'll all be in this same video here, but for now, for today, for me, this is the end of the review. I just want to do this because I'm just like tempted to. Okay. Is that like a horrible idea? Maybe it's because I've had this on for forever. So I did get a few crumblies when I did that, but overall, that's pretty cool, you know? That's pretty cool. So I suppose you guys probably want to see the removal process, don't you? Yeah? Okay. So with this remover, there weren't instructions for this. Ooh! Smells like cake batter. Oh, that's nice. Why can't the actual product smell like that? That is so nice. Okay, so do we just like Is it like oil? Okay, I kind of thought that was gonna happen. I'm gonna... Am I being a horrible person by doing this? That really doesn't come out when you tip it upside down. This dough foot is just gonna forever have little crumbles on it, huh? Maybe. Ooh, or be stained red, you know. Oh, don't rub that onto your cotton pad. What have I done? Oh, that's easy. Oh, that's nice. Yeah? Just gonna slather this on. Okay, so that did get it off. I look ridiculous, but surely there has to be an easier way than this. Because I feel like this is gonna be like people who use like a tinted brow gel or whatever, where the stuff just ends up looking nasty over time. I mean, definitely this lip wand is gonna be looking funky after a few uses. It came off like easy enough, as easy as you would expect it to come off with this. There was a little bit of scrub work involved, but overall, I don't think my lips feel like rough or anything. Like, I don't know, maybe I didn't have to go through the exfoliation flaking process or whatever. Ugh. That does leave kind of a strange taste in your mouth. Ugh. Good thing I'm gonna go brush my teeth after this, but there you go. There it is removed. On to the next day, I guess. I will see you all very soon here. Bye. Hello, everyone. So, next day. It's not the next day, but it's the day after the next day. So, my lips are fine. Like, I had absolutely no experience with them being chapped or peeling. Nothing. So I'm going to be testing out a different color today. I'm going to do Praline Rose Diamond. It just looks like a nice nude color, and I'm kind of in the mood for a nice nude color on my lips anyways. Shook up, get you zoomed in. Yep, same smell. This one does have a bit of a shimmer to it. I think this is my lip color. Like exactly my lip color. So let's layer a little bit, shall we? I'm gonna go in with B Ruby. This one's got like a metallic finish to it. Same smell. I don't know why I keep expecting something different. There, now we've got a little bit of color on my lips. Going back in with the Praline Rose Diamond. Okay, gloss, my favorite heart. Pretty! I like the color combo. Just turned out to be like a dusty, mauve-y, plummy, rosy. Nice. Yeah? And I really tried to like douse the inner corners of my lips, so hopefully I don't get as much tugging. I heard a pro tip was to like rub the gloss in. So, I don't know if that actually helped, but I'm going ham with the gloss just to be sure. And there it is from far away. So I'm gonna go on with my day. I am going out for dinner and drinks and shenanigans tonight, so hopefully this hangs in. But as always, I will be checking in with you guys so that we can see how it ends up hanging in. I have high hopes from the last time I wore this stuff, so we shall see how this does, and I will be seeing you all very soon here on YouTube land. Bye! Alright, so I just got home and I don't really like this shade. I mean, you can see it hung in, right? It feels really crumbly. I mean, it's not I mean, it is a little crumbly, especially like you saw earlier, but I think it's the glitter in it. It's just, you can really feel the glitter. So I don't know, the glitter shades might be a bit more uncomfortable if you ask me, and not wear as well. I have no idea why it had crumbled so badly at that one point in the night. Like, I was shocked. So that was kind of shocking for me to see, but I'm gonna do one more day of testing these out, and then I will be back that day, at the end of that day, to check in with you all to give you my final verdicts on LipSense. So I will see you all then. Bye! So it's another day. I did a get ready with me video where I was putting this on, and I've only had this on for maybe 5 hours now, I think. I haven't eaten anything, and I just, look at, what am I doing wrong? It does this crumble thing. And the only kind of crumble that I like, you guys, is the kind that you can eat. And this, let me tell you, you don't want to be eating it. Can you see the flakes? Yeah? I'm just so confused because the red one did so well, and then the shimmer one and this metallic one, they're not. So I think I'm gonna be testing out the red one once again, just to get kind of a final feel / final remembrance of how I felt about the LipSense, and then I will be doing my final check-in. I did not expect this video to be quite so long, but I really wanted to do like a thorough review, or as thorough as I could do. You know what I mean? I hope that's okay. Alright, I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Alright, hello everyone. So here is my final stage. Well, maybe. I think it's my final. No, not really. This video is going to be very long and have a lot of variables and have a lot of but I thought, just for the heck of it, because I can, I really like this gloss. I know that seems silly, but I really like it. So I want to see if it is compatible with other liquid lipsticks. Yeah, liquid matte lipsticks. So I've got one of my favorites. It's one of the Sephora cream lip stains. These are awesome. They're not drying, but you know, your lips, or at least for me, who's an addict to like chapsticks and stuff, throughout the day, you know, you have a want to lick your lips. They don't feel dehydrated, but they feel a little dry. You get what I'm saying? So I want to see if this gloss will be good for on top of other matte liquid lipsticks, because I mean, that would be really, really awesome. So let's go ahead and zoom you in just a little bit here. This is the shade number 01. I believe it's called Always Red. But here we go. You can see I've got nothing on my lips. I mean, just delightful. See, because that's the thing about LipSense. It's like putting on the product initially, it's so stinky. You have to be so careful. You have to do layers. Like, there's all that stuff, you know? And at least for me, with the glittery ones or the frosty ones, they just didn't go on the greatest or the most opaque. But like this, we have super opaque, super creamy, super nice to put on. You know, I just needed one layer, dries down fairly quickly, I would say. Not as quick as the LipSense. I don't have to worry about it sticking in the corners and then coming off in chunks. I don't have to worry about a bad taste. It smells like a delicious vanilla cupcake with sprinkles on it. It doesn't really taste like anything. Like, it has a very slight vanilla taste to it, which is nice to me. And yeah, once it dries down, it is transfer proof. So yeah. Yeah, I think, okay, we're good. Let's try out this gloss on top. It is coming off a little bit, which it does not do with the LipSense. So you can see I have now ruined the applicator of this. You were once so beautiful and pristine. Oh well. But it feels good on top of this. It feels just like how it did with the LipSense, but it makes me think it's going to transfer now. So basically what I just did is I made my transfer-proof liquid lipstick into a transfer lipstick, so I don't think that this gloss is compatible with other products, but I thought I would give it a try. So that. Oops. It was worth a shot though. Hello everyone and welcome to my kind of early check-in, it doesn't matter to you guys. I was planning on wearing this lipstick for the rest of today, but even initially I can't even talk. Even just with the initial application and wear of this right now, I can already tell you my final thoughts on LipSense, and I'm so sorry about it. Like, I feel so bad since these were sent to me, and since I know that, like, this is how these people make money off of them, and I feel terrible saying this, but I think overall, I don't like LipSense. I really don't. I'm so sorry. I feel horrible about it. But I just can't in good conscience sit here and like lie to you guys and say this is my favorite thing ever, you know? Now granted, there could definitely be some like determining factors in why I don't like this stuff. It could just be because I like using other lip products, you know? I like using lip balms. I like using lipsticks and that sort of a thing. And so maybe I just didn't give my lips enough time to like bond with LipSense, but I mean, this stuff, I can't get it to work in the corners of my mouth, and it is so annoying. Like, not only does it look stupid, but it's sticky wherever you missed putting the gloss, and so like your lips will end up sticking together, it'll end up peeling the color off. That taste is so not good. It just tastes like someone took a can of hairspray and sprayed it right in your mouth, and that does not go away. It stays throughout the whole day. I feel so bad, like, saying all of this, you know, and then having to try and reapply. It's a really hard process to try and reapply. It ends up looking kind of patchy. You really have to, like, remove everything in order to reapply. You can't just do touch-ups. At least that's what I've come to find. I really did not like the frosty colors or the shimmery color, only because they felt a bit gritty on the lips, and I just don't feel like they were as opaque as the one matte color that I have that I'm wearing today. I felt like this one was able to become opaque with the 3 layers, but even when I did 3 layers of the other ones, they did not end up building to an opacity that I personally like. There's a lot of people that say they hate these because they hate the MLMs. I don't know enough about the multi-level marketing to be able to speak on it, so I'm sorry if you don't support MLMs, you hate them, whatever, I'm sorry. Like I said, I don't know enough about them to be able to be like, yeah, they're awful, or like, no, you're misinformed. I don't know enough. All I know is that, like I said, I feel so bad because these people sent these to me, and now I'm saying don't buy them. Well, I'm not saying don't buy them. If you're interested in trying these out, try them out. Maybe it'll work for you. These just don't work for me and what I like in my lipsticks. You see that? To give these a final pause rating for you guys, if you are new to my channel or if you need me to reiterate, pause is my rating system so that you guys can get a numerical value on how I feel about the product that is being tested in this video. P stands for price, A is for application, W is for wear, and S is for shade range. So for price, these are super expensive, like really spendy. But I think if they end up working for you, they would be worth the price. For me personally, I don't think the hassle of like this inner corner stuff and like the application being stinky and all of that, I don't think they're worth the price. Personally. So for me, for the P, I'm gonna give it a 1.5, I'll say. For application, the application is really hard for me anyways, just because these are so liquidy, and just to get it precisely around the outside lines of your lips can be very difficult. Also, like, you have to keep your mouth open so that the inside corners of your mouth don't touch, or else it's gonna do that sticky thing, so you just kind of have to make a blow-up doll face the whole time. So application for me is not fun. I'm giving it a 1 on the application. For wear, it's totally dependent on which kind you're getting. Like I said, are you getting the matte one? Are you getting one of the frosty ones? That sort of a thing. So I mean, overall, if we're just going cumulatively, I'll give it a 2.5 on the wear. And then for shade range, I mean, they've got tons of colors in the 50s, I think, and then the fact that you can do the first layer of one color, the second layer of another color, and then the third color, you know, like you can make your own like customizable shade. So for shade range, I have to give it a 5, you know, like that was very impressive. So overall, this is getting a 10 out of 20 or a 2.5 out of 5 paws from me. I think that that rating is really, really high. The thing that brought it up is the shade range. So if the shade range, you know, like taking that out, it really did not get a good score. It got a 1.6 repeating paws out of 5 paws. So I think that more clearly reflects how I feel about this stuff. I'm so sorry. Like, I can't apologize enough. I feel terrible, but I hope that this review was helpful for everyone watching and seeing whether or not LipSense might be something you want to test out. I know people tell me all the time that, you know, they see ads all over Facebook and they're just not sure. These are just my opinions, you know, so take it what you will and then you can form your own opinions about it. But for me personally, this is how they wore. I hope seeing the different testings of them was helpful for you guys. If you did enjoy the video or found it helpful, please do go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content from me in the future. I'd love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!